This show is part of the Do You Validate network.
It's Saturday morning somewhere, kids. So you know what that means. It's time to put on our blindfolds and do some vehicular crimes on the astonishing adventures of the SS Batship.
Welcome to the astonishing adventures of the SS Batship.
Welcome to Batship. We'd like to say how do you do?
Welcome aboard Batship. Hey, how's it going over there? Batship.
Here on the Batship, we have one hell of a
Welcome aboard Batship. Welcome aboard Batship. Jet Set Radio. The galaxy's third best scammer. And over half of his jewelry is real. Sayra. The smooth-talking politician. With a good deal of sex appeal. A clerical translation robot. And he's always down to switch up the vibe. Barry. He's not imaginary. Completely real with nothing to hide. Don't forget Dill. I'm pretty sure he already has. That's right. He's a four-armed pink-scaled alien that doesn't remember anything, you see. He's even misplaced the ship's keys.
Welcome to Batship. Now sit back, enjoy the
Welcome aboard Batship. Welcome aboard Batship. Welcome aboard Batship. Welcome to the SS Batship.
When we last left our crew, they were teaching the tree dwellers, who they keep referring to as babies, what real fucking is, despite the fact they don't need fucking like that. They just like to spit in the ground. Clark and Dill were staying out of this conversation, and I think Clark wanted to get a little closer to the tree. So while Sayra and Jet Set are explaining what fucking is to the tree dwellers, Clark is going to get a little bit closer to the tree and see what's actually happening. So give a listen so we can all figure out what fucking is and what's up with the one dead tree. And episode 8, Batship.
I am actually interested in getting closer to the tree.
Yeah.
Because this perspective that I've got right now is I think this tree actually is dead. I've gotten to it must be dead. If it's really only living by magic. So I want to go look at it. Now that we've sort of sorted these people into 35-day-old babies.
Yeah. They're not babies to them.
Yeah.
Correct, but
they're cool.
He's old enough to spit in the ground and pat it, Caleb. What do you want?
A few
listen,
times. Yeah.
and kept trying to.
Wait a minute. So a kip is outside of the
kip
game.
is a little fish.
A kip is a ship, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was a fish.
Well, that's what we were.
Wait, or is
hilariously
is that a koi?
misinterpreting. What?
Is that a koi?
Yes, a talking toad.
Well, we were referencing Kipper.
Like the fish.
Oh, gotcha.
That's what
I thought he was just mispronouncing it. That makes sense.
He is.
It
He's
is
mispronouncing it.
But also a kip is a type of. Okay.
We're apparently getting a talking ship at the end
Got
of this.
you. I'm back. I'm back on board.
If we ever get through talking to the 35-year-old babies.
Yes, you're making it very confusing. If you
I'm
were
not
a
sure that we
45-year-old baby,
The way this arc is going, we have one episode that is entirely talking to a depressed Cynthia, and then a second episode that is entirely trying to talk to this baby.
What do y'all think this show's
Baby
going to be?
Bark.
Because I'm not surprised at this.
I would like some baby bark art, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So as Sayra and Jet start explaining what real fucking is to these adult babies, Clark, you are able to make your way closer to the tree itself. You start to pick up, because you have like the little, you can talk to like mechanical things. You do start to pick up that there is something at the center of this tree that is robotic and, mechanical of nature. There's something unique to it, but you don't believe in the way and you have no clue what that is.
Yeah.
There's some readings that you're picking up, but you don't know how to interpret them. It's a different color in your monitor that you've ever seen before.
It's not the sentience meter.
No, it's not the sentience meter. It's a different meter.
So when I'm looking at it, so I'm imagining what you're saying is I'm seeing like the tree and then like a almost like internal mechanics inside of the tree, like at the core of it.
Yeah.
Do I see any like pathway into the tree?
Yeah, there's like one large opening to get into the tree. The tree itself is so massive, especially as you get closer and closer to it.
So it's been like carved out.
It's been like carved out. There's people that are going in and out, and there's like cracks in it. There's ways that you can get in and out of it from multiple areas. As you're looking on that, you hear Dill, who, unbeknownst to you, followed you. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, it was good to get away from the rest of the gang, just us metal men. But I think I know this place.
You've been here before?
Wait.
Something about it seems a little familiar, which is weird to me, but...
It is not especially surprising to me that you have been here before, as I do not know where you have been at all.
I don't know where I've been either, but...
This sounds like good news.
I know I already shit before earlier, but I remember shitting by this thing. What did we call this?
A tree.
A tree. I've definitely shit by a tree before, but I also think I shit by this tree before. And you know what? I think I met Bark's dad before, or maybe his grandfather. I don't know.
Grand Bark?
Yeah. Do people, whenever like, okay, the robot that made you, do they look like you?
Well, I was not made by a robot.
Interesting. So did someone spit in the ground and pat on it?
No,
Honey,
it was.
Y'all are the only things that are created like that.
This is Dill asking Clark.
Dill asking
Y'all
Clark.
are explaining what fucking is
Gotcha.
to the children, adults.
I am gonna, for the first time, like really inspect Dill. Like, I want to see, like, do I have anything in my databases matching this type of alien? Do I have any recollection on, like, the outfit Dill was wearing? Like, anything at all?
One of the things that for some reason you can do is actually tell what age people are, like how long they've been alive. I don't know how you can do that, but you can.
It's like with my sentience meter. I can check
Yeah,
the
with your
brain.
sentience meter. Yeah, this is Dill is actually what your readings are saying is over 800 years old.
Hold on. Normal years or space years?
Space years.
Okay.
Oh shit! So like real year.
So yeah, this man is really 800 years old, not just like a year and a
Oh
half.
shit! That's
a real
We're talking space.
Yeah, we're not talking normal
Damn.
years. We're talking space
Oh,
years.
yeah, that's space years.
It's like interstellar.
Dude's looking good.
That man is an elf.
Dill, I have analyzed your biology, and I am seeing that you've been alive for a very long time. Perhaps 800 years. If that is the case, then it is possible that your memory loss is due to an extreme age.
Okay. Was that what they call me, the junk man, or?
Well, what I am trying to say is, you could have been many places, and this might be one of them, but I am not sure that we're ever going to get much more information than that out of you, if this is a natural biological process.
Okay. Well, kind of a bummer to hear that, but... And I'm not a robot?
Not as far as I know.
Can I tell you a secret?
You may.
I didn't like the rocks at all.
Yes.
I thought everyone liked that I liked them.
You still have some blood on your chin?
I keep bleeding.
Yes.
I haven't stopped eating the rocks either.
Oh man.
Dill, I would like you to focus very hard on what I am about to say.
Okay.
Because I would like you to not forget it. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, do you have something hot?
I am going to pop open one of my fingers, and there's like a little lighter in there.
He's like, okay, go ahead and tell it to me.
If you don't like something, you do not have to do it.
And he just puts his arm over that, and he goes, say it again.
Oh, damn.
If you don't like something, you do not have to do it.
And then he's like, oh, okay, I'll remember that. Okay. Oh, okay, well, I don't like burning myself.
I'm going to close it and put it
He
away.
goes, but now every time I look at this scar, I'll think, if I don't like something, do it.
Oh.
That's very close.
Okay.
But it is that you don't have to do it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Dill. I believe I may have made your life much worse.
Wait a minute. Do you have my keys?
Your keys?
Wait, yeah, hold on. Oh, look at that. And he just pulls out it looks like a key fob. He goes, I thought I lost that.
I'm going to look at the ski fob.
It does seem like a ship transponder. And he goes, hold on. Let me just... I think I did this. This is what I remember. I did this before. And he hits it, and you hear from inside of the tree like a...
Dill, I think you have been here before.
Okay, do you have to shit?
No, Dill. I have to kip.
All right, let's go kip together. I call it shitting, but hey.
Caleb, what is wrong with you?
And so,
It's called being really funny.
so they're entering in. We cut back over to Sayra
definitely
and
not
Jet
wrong.
and Barry have explained what actual fucking is to the tree dwellers. They all
And
think.
then- once you're
Barry
done-
did not help with this. Barry sat behind,
Barry's-
moving the whiteboard as needed.
Barry's taking some notes. I'm like, okay, that's
And
interesting.
that's what we call reverse cowgirl. It's very
Yeah.
effective,
And then,
right?
Bark just when she
But-
goes, I'm going to be honest, I'm so happy I just spit in the ground. That sounds so nasty.
Oh, it is.
Never knock it until you try it. It is definitely nasty, but that sounds nastier. This is way more fun.
Well, what I was going to say was, I appreciate all the information. I was going to let you know if you help us take down the Junkman's daughters, we'll give you the kip that's inside the tree. It will take you up into to the year counter, and we'll get to clear this land of the trash finally. And
did you say it was in the tree?
Yeah, it was in the tree. Y'all keep interrupting a lot.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of your thing.
We had to finish the sex ed lesson.
I get it.
Yeah. And then you said something about a kip in a tree. That was just weird. Who put the kip? Did you put the kip in the tree?
No, we did, and then we told it to leave, and we actually took it out once, and then it showed back up, and it kind of.
Oh yeah.
It's. But anyways, I do have a question for Bogo Jet here. Now you at one point did say something about being called Daddy. I was interested in that. And then you also said that you wanted to be a doctor, and those I don't.
Okay. I think Daddy is a title that you subscribe to. You know what I mean? So I'm currently studying to be a daddy. Right?
Oh.
Right. And then the daughter, that's the last name of the Junkman.
You think their last name is Daughter?
Like Junkman daughter.
No, they refer to themselves as the Junkman's Daughters. That's the name of their group. As we are the Tree Dwellers. My name isn't Bark Tree Dweller. My name is simply Bark.
Okay. All right. I'm with it. Okay.
Yes. You are so wise.
What is their... Okay. What are their last names?
I don't believe they have them. I believe that they I've heard them say it's more intimidating. Well, one of them has more than one name. 30 pieces of string, but
that's just one word.
No, it's multiple words.
Not
but
yes.
I don't think they have last names, at least that I've heard of.
I don't think we need to kill them, but are they?
I would like you to. That's the kind of deal I'm offering.
Are they able to be killed?
I assume so. They can bleed.
Well, I mean,
they can bleed.
Yes,
okay.
Look, here's proof. And he pulls out a little vial of blood. He goes, I have this. It was passed down to me.
Passed down a month ago?
What do you mean a month?
Oh, wait, yeah, sorry. 35 normal. Yeah,
yes,
the normal
years.
It
was given to me by my spit bearer.
Mm-hmm. That's
are you a one spit bearer family? Is that how it works here?
What do you mean? We're all family.
Oh, okay.
We all come from the same dirt.
Mm-hmm. That's actually kind of
nice.
That's actually really nice, right?
That's spit in the ground.
Yeah.
See, y'all explained a really complicated thing to me, and you also talked about how fucking wasn't just for procreation.
It's not.
I don't spit in the ground because I like it. I spit in the ground so there's more of us.
Oh yeah, no.
Is that a you thing or is that the ground thing? Like if anyone spits in the ground, will we make another baby?
I don't know. Try it. But you have to. When you say please, you have to really mean it.
Oh.
Now pat on it. Pat. Yes.
Pat
softer. Pat softer. More rhythmically.
Please.
Well, we'll see. We'll see in a year from now if your spit takes seed.
That's a long.
Not gonna be back.
Normal year, not space year. Normal year. So tomorrow morning.
I guess I can hang out.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do y'all want to help us, or are you just kind of chilling? Do you live here now?
Yes, I'm down. Any other information about the Junkman's daughters that you can give us?
Well, I can tell you how to get into their base and infiltrate it.
They have a base.
That actually probably would be really helpful.
You haven't asked you've asked so many questions that have nothing to do with anything that I've been trying to bring up. I do know what rim jobs are now, but I haven't been able to say anything of importance.
That is of importance. And again, check those links out I sent you.
You keep saying links and saying to check my phone. I don't have one.
Oh, right. Yeah, everything's made up.
I can speak. I can speak to people via the way. Is there any links in the way of this four-way you talk about?
Oh,
there are a lot of ways in the way.
Yes. Okay, wait.
But wait, where's the base?
We'll give you the information. We'll help you. But we're going to go to kill Junkman's daughters.
We're going to deal with the Junkman's daughters.
You're coming with us?
Yes, we're going to show you there. We're going to help out, and I want you to accept this mission to do so.
What if we just went without you? I think it would be safer.
Well, how would you know how to get there?
You tell us.
I kind of want to make sure I don't have a lot of trust in your group.
Do you have to watch us kill them?
You also
I would like to.
Just told us where the kip was. It's in the tree. We don't actually have to do anything. We can just go to the tree.
Wow. Kind of a dick move there, Barry.
Yes. But that's why I was asking you where the location was so we can
So should we just kill you then? Or?
No. How about
I'd like to see you try. And he hops back on the church with a knife out.
And they all just pull out like a bunch of like knives and guns and stuff.
Oh, fellas. Hey, come on now.
hey,
Let's.
I don't know what side you're trying to take. I'm trying to give you a very clear deal to work with us.
Oh yes, no, I'm with it. We go to the base. We go the daughters, right? And then we get to the ship. That I could have said that.
Are you going to do fucking to them? Is that what we're saying?
Bogo Jet Set can't say the K word.
If you do fucking, then you'll make more of them. I do not want that. I definitely do not want you to fuck them.
I'm not going.
I do not want you to do missionary. I do not want you to do reverse cowgirl. I would not like you to do blowies. I would not like you to do hand stuff.
What if it did not result in procreation?
What about the tower?
Like butt stuff doesn't make children.
You can do butt stuff, as you're very explicit that cannot make a
some
child.
universes, butt stuff can.
I don't think this is one of them. I mean, I don't know. You spit in the
they
ground.
spit in the ground here. I'm sure.
Wait, how tall? Hold on. How tall are the daughters? Are they your size?
They're about 3 tree dwellers high.
Okay, so at least they're not.
So they're 6.
so
they're all
regular.
6 foot plus.
Regular size.
Maybe.
Oh.
I was just making sure they weren't also more tree dwellers.
Okay.
Maybe shy away from the butt stuff, just in case they can have a child from that.
Yes.
Don't worry, Dill. You're not missing anything. By this point, they're talking about butt stuff.
Yes.
I love the fact that Clark is so adept to his team that he knows just how fucking ridiculous it's going without even having to be there.
We all just leave our communicators open.
Yeah.
He just always hears us.
Yeah. So you do get closer to the inside. A tree dweller stops you, and they look up and they go, "Why, hello there. It's me, Flower. I'm just here protecting this old dead tree from any intruders. You wouldn't happen to be an intruder there, would you, Mr. Metal Man?"
Clark sits on the ground in front of, so that it's like they're like more at like height, just like sits crisscross and says, "No, I was just looking around. We were told that this ship was, this kip was irritating you."
Oh, yeah. That is a tricky old ship we got in here. We're trying to get rid of it a couple of times, and it's just come on back. We don't really know what to do with it, but we did put a little sign on there to let people know to steer clear of it.
Yes, I was just inspecting it while my friends take an awful long time deciding that they are going to help.
Oh, interesting. And help with what now?
Well, they are going to help, they are going to deal with the Junkman's daughters.
Well, that's lovely. We might like to kill them around these parts, as that's what we're wanting to do. I myself am a very young 17 years, and I only spit in the ground a couple of times myself, but I do care greatly about my little seed spitlings there, and, well, I like to see them grow up in a world without them Junkman's daughters, you hear?
I do. I understand this. I have a question.
Of course you do.
Does it change the way that you feel if you know that the Junkman's daughters were once spit in the ground as well?
What? We all spit in the ground at some point there? Well, it changes my opinion if they stop trying to kill the tree that's already dead. Because I'd like it to come back to life.
I see. So you believe that magic will return the tree to life?
Oh, magic and this foo hockey? No, sir. Now, the way, I believe in that.
I see.
You don't believe in magic, but you believe... Okay.
There's just a moment of Clark deciding not to correct this, and then says, "I believe my friends will decide to help. I cannot confirm that they will die, but I believe
Now, your
that
friends are the Junkman's daughters.
my friends will help deal with the Junkman's daughters, but I
Okay,
can't
okay.
confirm that they will be killed."
All right, well, if sometimes we talk about maybe they don't need to die. Maybe they just need to be grievously injured. Could you do that for me there?
Previously
Yes,
injured.
but I have determined through a variety of conversations that you're looking between death and 5 spaces below on the universal pain matrix. I will ensure that if we go that route, it will happen within that range.
Well, that sounds quite interesting there. Now, what have you been offered to help us? I'm not really privy to any of the conversations. I said I'm a very, very young chicken myself at 17 years. But I am tasked here to stop any intruders, which you obviously are not, as you would have probably tried to kill me.
That's true. And to be honest, I probably could step on you, and it would not go well for you.
Well, that is very true. I did know a man that was stepped on.
It's actually a very good deal for you as far as I can tell, because the thing you are offering us is another thing that is bothering you, and it's this ship. So, if you work with us, it appears we are helping you in 2 ways.
Well, that's quite interesting indeed. Well, how about you go on inside there and I'll spit in the ground, see if maybe I can make a few more little helpers for us, and I'll just get you right on your way. And you got to promise me one thing.
All right.
Don't look at the tree, like in its eyes.
The tree has eyes?
Well, of course it does. How else could it see?
That makes sense.
You can't argue that.
I mean,
My
the
sentience
math
readings
is mathing.
weren't going off at all, but...
It is dead.
So you don't mind if I go inspect the ship?
I do not, as long as you're not intruding. I'm just here to stop intruders. And as we have had this very cordial conversation, I can assess that you are not a threat, I hope. I've been wrong before.
We can shake
I let
hands
5
if
of
you
my
like.
friends die.
Oh,
Well, holy fuck.
You allowed them to die?
I didn't allow them, but it was my fault because somebody said they weren't an intruder, and I trusted them, and they went in and they did kill some people. They were hired by the Junkman's daughters, and wait, have you been hired by them?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, well, afraid not. That sounds like you
Trying to
would have
hire
been
them,
kind of wanted to be hired by them.
Well, to be honest, I believe they have more power in this situation than you do, and my goal is to escape.
Well, that kind of takes a little hit to my ego there, but, I'll let that slide because you told me you weren't intruders, so why should I not believe that? Go on in there, and please don't put any more death on my shoulders. I'm only 17.
yes. Wow. Flower has had a rough 17 years.
A rough
Space
17
years.
years.
How many years
Normal
ago did that
years. A
happen?
rough 17 normal years. Yes.
Clark is going to reach out to shake Flower's hand.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why is he?
Oh, No. Let this be a lesson for your 17th day. I am reaching out to you in a spirit of camaraderie.
Oh, my bad. I understand it. And he wraps his mouth around your finger.
Oh.
This is not the first time this has happened to me.
Especially being around Sayra.
Yeah, and then Dill just goes, and I too, and then just puts it out for that.
Very well. Very well. Now, Dill, let's go look at the ship.
He goes, okay, and we're going to go look at the ship. No, it's a whale?
I think when we look at it, perhaps the questions will be answered.
All right, well, maybe all the questions about old Dill will be answered too. Me, Jet Set Radio, I've been wondering a lot about our leader, Dill.
Wait, no. I know.
Suddenly Jess is like, wait, no, I'm
Wait,
Jet. Like,
wait.
what?
He's like, yeah, I agree. Wait.
No.
You're in a different
wait.
location.
So
You're like, I'm Jet.
at this
Look
point,
at my coupon real fast.
yeah, at this point, y'all go back inside, and then Bark is like, okay, well, enough wandering questions aside. Will you or will you not accept this? Otherwise, I'm just going to go back. This has been half a year almost.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean.
Okay, great. Well, we can go. We can take you inside. We got to go through the routes. We have underground tunnels. We can outfit you with anything you need. All of the... What? Oh, my God.
If you're 35 and the oldest, are you going to make it till next year?
I will not be going with you. I'll stay back. As if anyone needs a monologue, that's my job. I will send... Don't worry, I'll send my spryest...
Isn't a battle a good place for monologue usually? Or like a fight? Like you monologue before you take out a
No,
villain?
it's a terrible place. That's actually how many of us have died. Is instead of fighting, we've monologued, and then that the Junkman's daughters.
So maybe you just need to stop monologuing.
Well, I haven't been able to monologue since y'all got here because you keep
So we're keeping you alive, is what I hear.
So you're gonna help?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, well, let's go inside the tree. It's been a long year.
From so I've heard.
Okay, well,
From so I've heard.
follow us. Watch out! That's another trap right there.
Okay.
Wait, should we get our friends?
They already went inside. Also, the sad one, she left about a quarter of a year ago.
Oh, whoa.
We should probably find her before the daughters do.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't want her to be on their side and tell them things about us.
Good point.
She knows your weakness.
She knows a lot of really, really coherent information.
Yeah. She definitely has her finger on the pulse.
Yeah, I'm gonna
She
go
would be
off and
able
find
to.
her. Yeah, I'm gonna go off and find her. I was like, oh no, wait, no, yeah, that's accurate. There's a lot of very important.
Are you going off and trying to find Cynthia, or are you going inside the tree with them?
I'm gonna go off and try to find Cynthia.
Wait, you probably shit. We can't. Why are we all split up?
No,
we can't
okay,
all keep splitting
no.
up.
I'm gonna come with you, and then I'm gonna
we'll
go off
find,
and find Cynthia.
We'll get the deal, and then we'll go find Cynthia on
Yeah.
the way to the
Boom.
sisters, and then pick up Clark along the way.
Well, it took a while for Sarai, Jet, and Barry to take a real simple deal, but now we're here. And speaking of deals, it's time for the ad break, everybody. That's right, it's me, the announcer, and I'm here to sell products to kids because that's what all Saturday morning cartoons are about. And this week, we got a special product for you. That's right, everybody. Are you tired of spitting in the ground and then having babies, but all you want to do is just spit in the ground and do a nice little pat, 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 and say please, but have no kids? Well, don't worry. We got you dirt condoms. That's right. These are condoms you can put down in some dirt and spit on them and not worry about that spit getting into the ground. So when you pat, 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 and say please, 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 no babies are coming for you. And I know what you're thinking. But Mr. Announcer, they said in this, they just do it for procreation, but not for fun. Well, eventually, someone's gonna do it for some fun. Look at this episode. Jet and Sarai did it immediately. It will have lasting consequences because they didn't have dirt condoms. So, go to the store and get yourself some dirt condoms today so the next time you spit in the ground and do a pat, pat, pat and a please, please, please afterwards, so you won't have to deal with the little tree dweller baby or whatever else comes up. Now we're going to get back to the episode and go inside the one dead tree so Clark, Dill, and the rest of the crew can actually find the titular bad ship. Y'all went inside of the tree with Bark. You did go past Flower, who asked if y'all are intruders, and he believed you as soon as you said no. I think Barry might have said yes.
I wasn't there.
You know what I'm saying? You all walked. I'm saying you're in the tree now.
We're fast forwarding.
Yeah, you're in the
Okay,
tree.
Sorry.
Yeah. You're in the tree now. You find Clark and Dill, and Clark is staring up at this large, massive thing that's like inside of the center of the tree. And you all walk up, and you see this. You do fully realize now that Kip was a mispronunciation. There is a ship inside of the tree. It's very large. None of you have seen anything like it. It's got like makeshift patches of all different kinds of colors, rusted metals and stuff like that. But the core color based around the whole ship itself is like a dark midnight blue. And it seems the metallic covering of it is of a substance you've never seen before. And then on the side of it, you do see this large sign that is on this side of the ship that simply just says bad ship.
Hey!
And then
He said the name of the show.
that.
Everyone
He said
drink.
it.
Everyone.
He said it.
And then y'all walk in, and then Dill turns to you and goes, I told you, I lost my ship. This is it. This is it. This is mine. Look. And he hits,
So you know how to use it.
he hits the button, and it starts like making like, he goes, okay, I don't know how to use it, but I knew I lost my ship. I told you I've been looking for it, been looking for it for quite some time, and I did take a couple of shits in this tree before. Mm-hmm. I do remember that. But this ship is here. However, I don't know how to open it or get into it. Me and Clark have been trying to figure that out.
I have yet to find a door.
I don't remember there being a door. There might not have ever been a door.
What happens if you just walk into it?
Well, we tried that, and then it's just kind of nothing's responding to it. And then
Here are the things I have tried: knocking, petting, shave and a haircut. I have attempted scraping please open along the side, but the outside of the ship is too tough for me to make any scrapes on.
Yeah, one of the little tree dwellers, they said that this ship kind of does what it wants, and then if you tell it to do something, it kind of does the opposite.
What if you ask it nicely? Have you said please?
We didn't say please. One of the little tree dwellers, Foliage, said, though, it doesn't really take, it kind of does the opposite of anything. And then if you try to do like one of the little opposite day things, it still knows the intent of what you want it to do. I don't know what this word means, but they said prick.
Hello, ship. I'm very sorry for the way that you've been treated and the fact that you've been inside this tree with the shit of this disgusting man for as long as you have. I hope that you treat us nicely.
Well, I know how to get into the ship.
Okay. Is it reverse psychology? It was like,
No.
I don't even want you to open.
I'm not actually going to tell you because you have been threatening him a lot. I would like you to do the job we all agreed on.
Yes.
Well, then how do we know that you can actually get in the ship?
Well,
Everyone else says no one knows how, so...
I know. It's been passed down to me, as has this vial of blood that I hold.
But we don't... That could just be juice.
I told you I wanted you to do the job, and I don't trust anyone except for buy one, get one.
Yes.
Well, could you tell Bogo how to get in the
No, I
ship?
cannot.
I'm trustworthy.
You are not, and that's why you're so wise.
Then are the rest of us wise?
No, that's why he's your leader.
Okay.
There can only be one wise person in a group.
I don't
Otherwise,
know if I would
it gets
consider something
staggering and annoying.
35 years old as being able to choose what wise is.
Okay. We did agree to the job. Where is the base again?
I told you, we will send you along with some of our finest warriors. You go and kill at least one of the 3 sisters. It will kind of dampen their morale. Hopefully 3.
We only got to kill one. That means there's 2 that we can keep.
I don't want you.
So
no
you've negotiated
fucking-
against yourself.
Well, listen, this group has kind of been a nuisance. I'm getting up in the years, and I have my spitlings to think of. So I think if you could just take out one of them, I'll tell you how to get into the ship.
I feel like I need a bit more extra. You're telling us you know how to get into the ship, but you're not actually showing us. So, like, what happens if we do it and then you...
I believe if I go on the ship right now, you're going to try to kill me and you're going to try to take it away. I'm
Also,
just being straight up honest with y'all.
Doesn't Dill own this ship? He has the keys.
And Dill goes, I don't know if I own it. I just know that I got the
Dill,
keys.
yeah, that means you own it.
No, I don't think ownership is it possession.
Dill.
What up?
Shh. Just say yes. Nod your head. Just
I
nod your
don't
head.
know that keys is the correct term for what Dill has.
You have the
Yeah.
booper.
Oh, yeah.
I also, Barry, I understand your reservations and yours as well, Soraya, but Dill does remember interacting with Grand Bark.
I did. I talked to someone that looks a lot like Bark, and we made a deal, the details of which are very hazy, as in I don't remember it, but I do remember we talked about overshitting, and that, to me, was important. You remember how we bonded earlier, but you didn't shit?
I mean, we were going to try. I just didn't have to go anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
And it appears over the course of attempting to pursue this deal, Dill ended up lost and in the other junkyard in which we found him.
yes.
Do you want that to happen to us?
What?
Oh, damn, we did find him in another junkyard. My man. I'm glad you made it back, bro.
You seem so sincere.
Oh no.
I know. I believe it. That's what I'm saying. I like the... You're the that's why you're the leader of this group.
I'm just glad we made it back to the ship. And
Yes.
we're about to steal it now?
I mean,
I would like
don't-
you not to steal it.
don't-
I would like you to do
we're
it.
doing the yes.
Because
Yes.
none of us can
Exactly
get in
why
the
I said I
ship.
don't trust you.
I believe
I didn't say anything.
that response is appropriate. However, I can assure you it will be done.
Yes.
Once again, I would like you to kill all 3 of them. No fucking, not even
You-
butt
you
stuff.
said one earlier.
I said I would like you to kill all 3 of them. If you could kill at least one of them, I will give you the ship, and then I will take down their morale, and I believe they'll be in striking distance for us to take down the other 2. No butt stuff. I'm just going to reiterate.
Right.
I don't want to risk having a child, another junkman's daughter to deal with.
What if your friends don't come back with us? How do we prove that we killed them? Do we bring a
Well-
head back? Do you want a head?
Yeah, I mean,
Or
a
a
hand,
hand?
any
Can it just
other
be something
things?
like a head is really big, like a hand?
Maybe you could fill
Some
up,
fingers?
get more blood.
But whose blood is that then?
This is one of their blood, but it's only a little bit of blood. Here, take this.
And he holds up like a 2-gallon jar. He goes,
I'm sure that this much blood of one of them would definitely prove that they died. Go ahead and fill it up. Or a head. If a tree dealer dies in the line of protecting the tree, well, that is the greatest thing it could do, and it can make eyes with the tree one last time. Do not look at the tree's eyes, by the way.
What happens if
Were
we
there
look at
any
the
eyes?
tree?
Barry will look immediately for eyes.
you don't see any eyes immediately, but they're going,
If you look in the eyes of the tree, you shall see all beyond, and that will be the last thing you see.
I look at the roots.
So-
When I look at the roots, is there anything?
This is a tree,
Yeah.
and I do not believe there are eyes.
There are eyes to this tree.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that trees have eyes.
Yes, because how else would they see?
The hills have
Exactly.
them.
Anyways, would y'all like to go ahead and go kill one, if not all 3 of the sisters?
Yes, we should definitely go
Yeah,
do
we
that.
should go kill that.
We should definitely
For
go
sure.
kill the
I would
sisters.
love it.
We should for sure go
We should
kill
go
that.
deal with these sisters.
Yes, we should.
What if I brought back like
Expeditiously.
some clothing or like a
Yeah.
strand of hair?
No. I
Okay.
What
had
about a handful of hair?
2 gallons of blood.
2 gallons.
If you bring multiple limbs back, I think they would die.
Right.
Well, you do realize if we got a little bit of blood from each of them, that would fill the 2 gallons and no one would be dead.
So you're just telling me ways that you can lie to me?
no.
Well, I want you to be
I'm
sure.
just letting you know how unrealistic
that's
your
how-
expectations are.
and that's how
what it
honest
is.
I am.
I can just
is I'm
take the
just telling
deal
you
off
the
the
truth.
table and we can kill you.
Not at all. What if we
You
got
can try.
some? What if we got some fingernails? Would that be? We'd have to get.
so
We'd have to get pretty
disgusting.
close.
I don't want a fingernail. I'd rather bring a hand back.
I think I'm kind of done trying to make this
Right,
deal.
yes,
It's
yeah.
kind of now or never, and if you guys don't take it, we're going to kill you. And as you can tell, there are hundreds of us because you are inside of the tree, so it's kind of on my terms, not y'all's. And I would like you to leave.
I'm with it. I think we should definitely go kill them and leave so we are not murdered by
Do you guys all live in the
flower tree.
Yes, what?
I feel like they're
Yes.
doing a lot of threatening
The
of the
tree-
tree, and we
the
can
tree-
just burn the tree down.
That's what I was thinking. Is if we just burn the tree
Okay,
down,
well,
everyone would die.
We're going to
And
kill
then we
you
would get
if
the
you
ship.
do that.
Okay.
Well, I didn't say it was. See,
Well,
this is
here's
how
the
we're
thing.
honest.
It's
Is we're telling
bold of
you what we
to
could
assume
do.
that you'd be able to get out of the burning tree in enough time to kill us.
Oh, we could? Hold on. And then he claps, and then, like, there's just now lasers pointed at all of you. He goes, this is a scavenged junkyard of many hegemony ships. Many warships have been put here. We have scavenged the greatest weapons around. If you would like, I could show you how easy it is to kill one of you right now.
Is this supposed to frighten me?
I think I could race it.
That's all right. You get shot for one harm as it's just like it goes through your shoulder. So you're going to mark one harm in that.
I want to do something. The second that happens, Barry gets real angry.
And he goes, so once again, I've been trying just to make this deal with y'all.
Yes.
Or I can kill you where you stand. It's, up to y'all.
Dill, let us move to the ship. Just closer to the ship.
Yeah, I also don't want to get shot. So I'm with it.
So, honest, are we going to help them, or am I going to do something stupid? Do we want to help them?
I mean, we will die if we attack
Yeah.
these
Okay.
folks.
Pencil, not penciling.
We will be murdered if we attack these people.
So we want to run.
I'm down to help and not get shot.
Yeah, once again, I'm really tired of y'all. I'd like you to leave.
Well, then show us where to go. We're ready to go. Let's go.
Yeah, we're waiting on you, fella.
This is
You know what? It's done. Fine. You just go on. Just go ahead. And if you kill him, whatever, great.
And that.
What if we get lost?
I'm
playing
really
around.
don't
I'm
care
playing around.
anymore. We're not sending any of our guys with you. You guys just gotta go. We're gonna take you down to the tunnel. Just keep going that way, and you'll get directly to their base. Do what you want, but please leave. If you want to come back with proof, you can. Otherwise, I'm done.
2 gallons of blood, some fingernail clippings,
And some underwear.
Yes, we got you. Don't worry.
Great. Well, I'll show you the way, and please don't come back. Probably.
Well, thank you for showing us where the tunnels were. We'll see you later.
They take you down to a tunnel.
Soraya, are you all right?
I am going to fry him first when we come back.
I don't recommend it.
I am going to disembowel and devertebrate him. I just made up an adjective.
I agree with that. We should do that, but there's a small problem with our plan right now. We're going underground in a tunnel, and Cynthia's above. Do we just try to go faster? I mean, we're underground, and we have a straight shot, and probably can move much quicker than Cynthia at literally any point in time. She's probably crying in a dumpster right now.
My understanding of Cynthia is that her loyalties wax and wane very easily.
Yes, and if any of these daughters are hot.
Yes, but my understanding of Cynthia will be that she will always aim for where the grass is greener. And I am not. I am, in fact, I would say our bargaining possibilities with Cynthia are perhaps higher if she has entered into some sort of relationship with one of the daughters.
That's fine.
That's true. Okay, to the tunnels.
Yeah, I'm with it.
So y'all go down to the tunnels. They don't send any of the tree dwellers with you. They just tell you which way to go. As soon as you
burn
do
this
get into the
entire
tunnels,
tree,
a rock is closed behind you. You do start making your way down. You have some like lights and stuff on you, but as you get a little deeper down into the actual tunnel itself, you start to see this glowing luminescent light coming from the waters. Do any of you step into it?
Yeah.
Sure. No, I'm stopping because I'm nervous about water.
Barry doesn't care. Barry will step in it.
You start to step into it, and you see like Barry just go into there first. In Barry's head, they're still just walking normally, but then you just see Barry kind of just like go into the water and just be like expedited, like they're going across it very quickly. And you see Barry just zooming down this underground tunnel.
But like it looks fine.
Barry seems fine when they walked into it, and they
not
just
screaming and pain.
and
Okay.
they are moving at a accelerated rate.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm going to try to look at it a little closer before I do that. I'm going to see if I can like analyze it, see what's going on.
You, once again, since you don't have any things that can actually measure or understand what any like the way is, you don't know what it is, but it does not seem harmful or corrosive to your metal body.
This is funny. All right, so you're saying this is now the second time. The way is like scientifically measurable.
Yeah.
Like clearly.
But you don't believe in it, so you don't have sensors
That's
for
what
it.
I'm saying. Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
over.
But I think the situation is that the hegemony's official line is that it
Yeah.
does not exist.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
so
yeah.
I have inherited that official
Yeah,
line.
yeah, yeah.
So Clark is going to step onto it and not look at it.
Yeah, Clark, you step onto it and you don't look at it. The other ones, as they step into it, they don't realize how fast they're moving. They just think they're walking at a normal rate. Clark, you realize that you are now like speeding down this underground tunnel at an alarmingly fast rate as y'all are jettisoning yourself into the underground base of the Junkman's Daughters. I'm honestly surprised that no one died in this episode because all they did was just deny the plot hook that was being handed to them for the last hour of in-game time and then threaten the people giving it to them while they're in the base. Will this crew ever learn? I know from experience, no, they won't. But don't worry, that's not going to stop them from appearing in the next episode. And if you don't want to have to wait a whole week, you can listen to a little sneak peek now of episode 9, The Junkman's Daughters.
What?
Sorry, skip me.
I told you it's a rumor that we don't have a brother.
Yes.
I don't even know how the rumor got started.
Probably little tree fucks.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
They're lying about you.
They always lie. Lie.
I know, we want them dead. This is so confusing. You come through the basement.
I'm gonna go find tiramisu.
Yeah, I think we're on the same
Tiramisu
page.
has nothing to do with the bounty. I need y'all to go collect. Are you good?
I have a
what
bounty
are,
for
what are the
myself
ethical
for tiramisu.
implications of this?
Are you sure you would like me to outline them in front of the sisters?
Not right
No.
SS Batship is an actual play podcast produced by the Do You Validate Network using the Scum and Villainy system. Barry the Muscle is played by April Raygun. Clark the Mechanic is played by Caleb Zane Huett. Jet Set Radio, the Scoundrel, is played by Derick Marchel. Sayra the Speaker is played by Samm Starr. The show is GM'd and edited by Joel Ruiz. Opening track created by Matt Penchney, with additional music by People Need Goals, Pop No Tarts, Sarashu, and Zach Nichols. And let's not forget to thank our 2 executive producers, Andrew Harper and Brian G., as well as our 2 associate producers, Beerus and Luke Holtz. And we want to give a special shout out this week to Will Green, our Eternal Baddie. Thank you so much, Will, for being an Eternal Baddie. It's pretty cool of you to have subscribed at this level. You're a patron on the Do You Validate Patreon. Yes, that's the reason of this message. I kind of broke character there, Will. But you know, that's fine. We get the inside joke that I'm making. Will, I don't really know if I know anything about you, or if I do, I apologize. Some people in the Discord have screen names that aren't their real names, so I don't necessarily know who you are. So I hope everything's going well. I hope if you like clean things, I hope things are clean around you. I hope if you don't like cleaning, someone's cleaning for you. I hate to clean. I don't want to do it at all. I pay somebody. I take all the money y'all give me as patrons and I pay someone to clean my house because I'm lazy. I'm too busy producing all these podcasts. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't Joel. This is the announcer. I do drugs. That's it. That's the persona of the announcer. Will, I'm all topsy-turvy here. Your Eternal Baddie shout-out has got me super confused. Well, let's just keep going then. I hope everything's fine, you know. I hope that you have a nice little sandwich, maybe a nice little beverage. I hope you have a sweet treat. If you don't like sweets, I hope you have a salty treat. If you don't like salty or sweet things, I don't know what you enjoy, because once again, I don't know a lot about you. But I do know you pay us money to talk about you, and that's very cool of you. So thank you so much, Will, and to all the other Eternal Baddies. If you want me to talk about you at the end of these episodes, go to the Do You Validate Patreon and subscribe at a $20 or $30 level higher, and you can get me to talk about you. I'll say a lot of cool things. I'll say stuff about you. I'll scream into a microphone, and I'll guess what you would like or don't like I did with Will Green this time. So go to patreon.com/doyouvalidate, go become a subscriber today, and get access to all the great things Do You Validate has to offer as a studio. And if you don't have money, rob people. I've been saying it this whole time. I'm encouraging thefts and just general crimes. Steal from a bank, steal from a loved one, steal from a child. If you see somebody with a really nice stroller and there's not a baby in it, take that stroller and sell it to someone else with a baby. People need things for kids. It's a really easy stealable market though. No one's looking at the stroller if the baby's not in it. Just steal it and give us money. And once again, if you get caught, say the announcer told you to do it. Don't tell them about this show in particular, just say the announcer and make them think in general you're a bit weird and kooky, so that maybe you get tried as criminally insane and they give you a nicer sentence. I I don't really know how the law works, but I do know I would like your money. Thanks for listening.
Hi, this is Caleb Zane Huett. I play Clark, and I want to tell you that I wrote a tabletop game that is coming out, as you're listening to it basically, on the 25th of June. My game Triangle Agency is launching digitally for everybody, and if you would like the digital version or you would like the physical version, you can pre-order it at hauntedtable.games. It is a game of paranormal investigation and corporate horror where you play as superpowered employees of a giant corporation that does not have your best interests in mind. If you like paranormal stories, you like stories about anomalies and about the systems that attempt to collect and control them, or you just like stories about the potential evils of capitalism and the powers we personally hold to disrupt it, I think you might like Triangle Agency. So please check it out. Again, on June 25th, you'll be able to get the full digital version. But if you want to play a demo, that's available anytime you're listening to this for free on itch.io. But go to hauntedtable.games and you can find all that stuff. Thank you so much.
This is a Do You Validate podcast.